It's the morning hustles going down. L'Oreal, Kyle Santillian, and y'all know we love when we have guests stop by the studio and coming by to kick it today. Yo, one of the newest artists out here putting it down in the game. KENTHEMAN is in the studio.
Hey.
Say hello to the people.
Hey, y'all.
See, look, so there's some people that are trying to get familiar with you, and they're like, I thought he said KENTHEMAN. And then I heard this young lady speaking, and I was confused. So can we get the first obvious question out the way? Why KENTHEMAN for a beautiful young lady like yourself?
It's the ego. It's just like a standout. It's a dominance. It's a like I feel like when I rap and stuff, it's like very like big and masculine. It's not really that. You know, I rap about girly stuff, but it's not like in a feminine way. It's like a. You know, like the man, like, you know, that when the man enters the room, it's like a big presence. So.
Yeah.
Okay. Like Beyonce got Sasha Fierce.
Yeah, but I got the man.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. And he says
For
new
sure.
artist, but at the same time, you've been doing this for quite some time.
Yeah.
It's not new,
It's
right?
not
It's not new to
new.
you, and you had your boots in the ground, and you've been working. How does that feel when people kind of look at it like, you know, overnight success, and you're like, I've been doing this 10 years.
Yeah, well, it's like, I get it, you know, so that's why it's like, I don't care, you know, because it is new to some people. It's like, no matter how long you work, you're always going to be new to somebody, like, you know, so I don't mind it, but I put it in my music and stuff, and be like, you know, I just actually said that in a freestyle that I did. It was like, this 9 years in, baby.
Yeah,
For sure. They say it takes 10 years to make an overnight success.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's just a testament to your drive, your willingness to keep going, you know what I'm saying, and just persevere. And I know a lot of people might have been turned on to you from the BET Awards 2022 and the Freshman XXL issue when you came out
you
and
got the
kind of made your stamp.
Yeah,
How did it feel to be a
freshman
part of
cover.
that cipher?
That was crazy. I get so scary when it comes to ciphers. It creeps me out. I actually am not a fan of ciphers.
Really?
Like, yes, because I'm so shy, and it's like the pressure of like not messing up and just getting it right and just being a crazy great rapper and like just exceeding people's expectations. It's a lot to put on one person.
Right.
So I don't know. I hate it, but I love it. But I just be like, I could do without that, honestly.
But you did it, though.
I did it, yeah.
But you take the pressure of performing fine. Like,
But it's like that stuff that, you know, people are here to see you perform. It's like, I'm actually very shy before I hit the stage every time, too. No matter what. I don't know. I'm just like, as soon as I do start my first, like, little couple words, it go away. But it's like, I be like, I'm kind of, you know, like, it's a little scary at the beginning, but I shake back.
So when they called you to get to let you know that you got the XXL cover, the freshman cover, how did that feel? Where were you? Tell us about that day.
I was at home, and I actually had an attitude because they had interviewed me like the last year before the year that I made it. And you know, they do like an interview process thing or whatever where they talk to you, they hear some new music, and then they didn't pick me the year before. So I was on the phone with my manager. I said, I don't even know why they want to interview me. They're not going to pick me anyway. So when they picked me, I was just like, well, this is a plot twist. I did not expect it. So yeah, it was cool. Like I was very much so in shock. I was like, okay, now how I'm about to swing this freestyle.
And how long did you have to get ready for the freestyle?
The morning of.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they give you the beat the morning of.
Wow. So you wrote something fresh for the cipher right there on the spot?
I tried to jog something together. I was like, this ain't gonna work. I gotta pull something.
Because the memory is great. Because I started out as an artist, so I know with me, it used to be hard for me to remember.
Oh, that's my struggle. That's my struggle. That's what I think I'd be nervous about is because my memory is shot.
Yeah.
Really?
You smoke?
I did, and it just messed everything up in there. And now that I stopped, I'm like, I should have never did that. I can't remember nothing.
I understand, though. Like, we see artists, most times on stage, they remember this stuff. But every once in a while, artists get on stage and forget their verse. And it's like, oh, what's going on? So
Patti LaBelle just did it with the lyrics. So what was she singing?
I don't remember the
It
song.
was the BET Awards, though, for sure. Tina Turner. She was singing Tina Turner. She just got to hum through it, child. And you can't do that as a rapper. You can't hum through it.
Right. That's when you just take the mic and just do the audience. Like, yes,
they're like, it's a freestyle. We don't know what you're about to say.
So let's talk about Houston for a minute, man. You're coming out of Houston. What's in the water down in Houston, man? You, Meg, Beyonce, you know what I mean? And also the other thing about Houston, because I've never been, but the other thing about, Lizzo, right? And the other thing about Houston, other than the great talent that you guys have coming out of Houston, is it's one of those places where everybody wants to go visit. What's going on in Houston?
Honestly, the traffic is getting crazy. And I don't know
Y'all
what.
full?
Yes, we're full. It's like Houston is like, I feel like a little less of an Atlanta. So it's like y'all have a lot more to do down here, but we got a lot to do down there too. So I don't know. I guess it's just like they want to come to try the food, maybe the club, see the girls. The girls will be girling out there.
The girls
I think it's the girls. I think it's the girls. Yeah.
And then how does it work when you work with, because I know sometimes it gets catty in the industry, right? And you've done records with Erica Banks. And what about when it comes to like doing a record with like Meg Thee Stallion? And you know how like girls have these dramas with each other. How do you stay out of the beef when it comes to things like that?
Well, I mean, I just feel like everybody's staying in their place.
Yeah.
And then it's like you don't get involved. Like I don't feel like you speak on things, you know what I'm saying, that's not your business. And I just feel like that you just do you. Because it's like, it's so easy to stay out of drama.
Right.
Like the fans and stuff be trying to create a lot of drama and stuff. But all you got to do is just not say nothing.
It's mostly the fans.
Yeah, they be creating it. It be so crazy. People are crazy.
Yeah, it gets a little wild. And what about like comments like Fabulous? Like the other day he said that there's only one style of female rapper being promoted right now. But then you have J. Cole that said the most exciting moments are coming from females. What would you say is going on right now in the female lane of things?
I was watching some podcast and it was so crazy because I was like, it's like, it is one kind of style of rap that's selling, but it's kind of like that's what they buying. So if you like, you know, if fans and stuff are not buying this type of rap, but they're buying this type of rap, who gonna just sell themselves short and not make no money off of what's currently going on? It might shift, you know, but like I feel like as of now, men rap about the same thing. You know, we had like a whole era of the same male rap style, like gangster rap or like conscious rap. It was just like one of the two. Trapping or fuck. Ooh, can I cuss?
We got you.
Whatever. I just feel like, you know, I really truly feel like if something is working while you trying to, you know, fix it. It's kind of like, I feel like it's going to evolve, it's going to change, but I feel like right now that's what the people are wanting to hear. You got to think of everything that's blown up is not from us. It's blown up by them.
Yeah.
So
I hear you. The only thing I would say about that is like I've been watching this game shift for so much for so long. I'm waiting for the day, like you said, a shift in the culture where we can shift back and have some more of those other options like we used to have. But it has been one of those things that's kind of changed over time.
The listeners are different now. It's like I couldn't imagine, like I grew up on listening to Eminem, Lil Wayne and stuff like that. So it's like I can't picture them listening to Eminem and, you know, that's like the youngsters. It's like I just feel like that's what the shift is. It's in the listeners. It's not really in the artistry. I feel like we have numerous styles of rap, but it's the ones that's getting picked up is the TikTok sounds.
Yeah, but they do listen to J. Cole and Kendrick and stuff like that. And then you're very versatile and you know that you have like different like styles. Does it feel like, have you ever tried to like present maybe like a love record to the label and they were like, hell no.
No.
Get back to no, never.
No, well, I feel like I feel like they grow with you, you know. Well, I feel like my situation, they like my music. They never try to like change like my creativity or my sound. It's like whatever I want to do and whatever I experiment with, I feel like they respect it. They trust my judgment or whatever. So, but I don't really make many love songs because I ain't been in love.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like we ain't been in love because we ain't got no love songs to listen to. You got to make them.
That's hilarious. Well, talk about your music. You just dropped a project. You know what I mean? Talk about what you want your project to be, you know, what it means, you know what I mean, what you want people to get from it.
Well, so this one, it's like I try to do different stuff every project because it's like sometimes I try to like over criticize myself and I try to do too much lyricism and stuff like that, and I notice the harder that I try sometimes, it's like they really like the stuff that I didn't put much thought into and stuff that I just had fun.
That's crazy, right?
So with this project, I was like, I'm gonna just have fun. I didn't want it to be deep. I didn't want it to be like super lyrical. I just wanted it to be like a get ready with me type of project. I want girls to feel like pretty and sexy, cute. So this was like kind of my angle with this one. It was just something fun in the sun to me. Like nothing like.
It sounds like a party album.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I heard you in there talking about shots of Casamigos and then y'all was getting it in.
And I like Not My Nigga because you sampled Trina, Baddest Bitch.
Yeah.
And that's like a classic record. Did you hear from Trina at all?
Oh yeah,
that?
she supported the record. Like before it even came out, I teased it, and she was like, "This is hard." And she like, you know, I met with her. I think was I in Miami, and I ran into her at a club or something. But she was like, "This song is so good," or whatever. So it was cool.
Can we see her in the remix or something?
Hopefully,
that'll be fire, right?
Yeah, that'd be dope.
The title of the album, Back to 304. Explain the title.
Back to Home.
Oh,
304.
Got it.
To the streets we go.
Yo, because we was in here like,
I was like, ain't that West Virginia area code? I was so lost. I was like, no, yo, that is so funny because you have the first installment of it, so you just getting back to it. Okay, I know that's right.
Yeah, because the first one was for the 304. And then I took a break. And we had a different title. Then I was like, back to it.
I know that's
back
right.
to it. Yeah, we back in the streets. It ain't work. It didn't work this time. We had to go back.
What's My Name? Didn't Rolling Stone name that one of the top albums?
Yeah, that was crazy. I was like, okay, that's
how did that feel?
That felt great because with that project, I tried to focus it more on like rapping.
Yeah.
And like it was some fun songs on it, but everything was just dark and deep and bass filled. So
But isn't that crazy how they named it one of the top albums, but then your most successful ones are the ones where you're playing around a little more. It's kind of like you can't have the best of both worlds nowadays.
Yeah, but see, that's why I feel like with Bodies of Work, that's your opportunity to give multiple sides of you because it's like you can put it all in one pretty little package and they can just get a bunch of kind of different moves on one project. So I don't know. I'll be mixed up with that because I like to rap. Yeah. And so it's like, when is the time?
And you can rap.
I'll be like, I want to rap.
Get to it, man.
You ready for that? You like,
she's fire.
So just a little bit about me. Like that's what I love. Like I love bars. I love lyricism. I love when. You know what I mean? Like you could just bang on the lunch table, and I'm just hearing you go crazy. Like that's kind of what I get into.
Yeah, I love that. I love real rap. That's one of my favorite rappers, still Lil Wayne.
Yeah,
and I love Drake. Those are my two faves for sure.
Got bars.
I like to listen, like, and I like to like, dang, you know, I like to be blown away by the third time. I'm like, oh, I didn't even know that he meant that.
Right. You got to rewind it, catch it again. Yeah, for sure.
So you say you're not gonna do any traditional albums though, right?
Yeah,
that's not something that you're into.
No, I am.
You will?
Yeah, I am. I know they're very what do they call them? They just got short attention spans.
Yeah.
So I just feel like, you know, I kind of do keep it short and cute. And sometimes in the studio it's easy. I'll be like, it's a little easy shit. 2 minutes, that's all I asked for.
Right. And then what about when it comes to writers? Because it sounds like you write all your stuff.
I write all my stuff.
So what about, has anybody ever tried to come in and been like, yeah, you know, maybe we should put you with these?
Yeah, of course.
And like, how does that go?
So my last situation, they would kept bringing it up, and I was just like, that's not something that I'm interested in because I'm not struggling in that area. I feel, but I kind of understand why sometimes, because sometimes I do get writer's block, and I understand, like, you know, to keep pumping it out. But I just was like, I want my first plaque to be something I wrote.
I know
that, because I write everything, like literally, like everything that you've heard it came from my brain. So
keep that publishing.
Yeah, exactly. And I ain't trying to cross it all in ways, and then everybody posting my plaques.
Right. And you know what? I like that because sometimes it's men that are writing for women.
Yeah.
And then you look at it in a space that's like, that's not how I feel as a woman. Like, I can't relate to that. But then when you have the woman that's saying it, people are like, oh, you're supposed to relate to that because that's a woman. But I think coming from the woman's point of view, obviously nobody could say it better than you. Yeah,
that's how I feel. That's how I'm like, how you gonna tell me how I feel?
Yeah.
And then for the statement of like the rap being kind of in one little, it's kind of like the men is writing.
They be writing,
but then complying, you gotta take that up with your male counterparts.
Exactly. Come on now.
I hear you. I wanted to ask you about this because we did talk a little bit earlier about your journey over the course, 10 years, overnight saw this, that, and the third. And I was kind of impressed with the fact that you followed your dreams. Like I was looking at some stuff about, how you went to college, then you stopped, then you went back, and then, you kind of worked out in the end. But I was curious as to what college did you go to, and what was that like when you were trying to juggle, like like, should I stay in school? Should I follow my dreams? All of that.
Well, I already knew that I didn't want to go to college, so I just went to a community college.
Okay.
Just trying to
Ain't
like
nothing wrong with
see.
that.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, I went to Lone Star. I went to 2 Lone Stars, and I was just in there, and I hated it. And I was like, every day I want to quit, so I gotta figure something out.
Right.
Then I didn't even go for music. I was like, maybe if I would have went for like engineering or production or something,
Yeah.
I probably would have liked school more. But I was going in there trying to be a psychologist, and I was just like,
wow.
That wasn't your thing.
I don't want to learn math. I want to learn minds, you know? So I don't know. It wasn't fun to me. And then I knew that I knew I felt bigger always. I knew something was greater for me because I've always been in like girl groups. I've always tried to be like growing up and stuff. I tried so many things. Like I tried to do nails, hair, everything. I was like, I'm gonna figure my life out.
Yeah.
Something got to shake. I know I don't want to go to school, and I know I don't want to work for anybody because I'm too bossy. I used to get fired so much because I
No.
just stood my ground too hard for them.
Right, but it worked out because you're doing what you love. That's the important part, really, for real, for real.
And how did you link up with Rock Nation?
Well, they linked up with me. Gladly. Well, Earl, my A&R, I had a meeting with him first in LA, and then I didn't think nothing of it. I was just like, oh, this is cool. Rock Nation is taking an interest, but it wasn't like, of course, everybody. It was just one person. So I was just like, I've been here a million times, like with people showing interest, you know, and all that. So I just didn't think nothing of it. And then they had the second call. I was like, oh, they're serious.
Yeah.
So it just felt right. And I just went for it. I was nervous, but it was like a good nervous. It wasn't like a worried nervous.
Yeah.
Right.
So we know Snoop don't get invited to the brunches. Do you get invited to the brunches as an artist?
I hope so.
Hey, if you're under the management as an artist, you gotta be there,
I
right?
know. I said, how many tickets I'm getting for the brunch?
They're like, oh, one.
Right. I was like, I'm gonna work in overdrive so I can really get my.
I know that's
I
right.
hear you. That's dope, man. I love your energy. I love your spirit, man. For the people that are tapping in with you, like, what is this something that you want people to know about Ken the Man?
I think people think that I'm mean, but I'm actually
Really?
yes, because a lot of people don't meet me. I'm not really an outside person. Like as far as like I'm not always in the club. I'm not always like kind of mixing mingling. I don't always be in the spot. So I think people think I'm standoffish and mean. I'm really not mean. I'm so nice, and I just want people to know y'all can talk to me. I'm truly like one of the ones that's truly a girl's girl. And I was just like, y'all be acting like everybody else the girl's girl, but I'm truly the one. They just be avoiding me. So I just want people to know that.
So you're approachable.
I'm very much so approachable, yes.
Okay.
I'm just a little standoffish and shy, but I'm not rude or mean or nasty.
Right. Sometimes people mistake being shy for being mean.
Yeah,
Exactly.
my manager always tell me that they don't even understand that you just shy. You're not mean. Like you just stay to yourself because you're a little awkward.
Yeah, understood.
I've been seeing a lot of artists getting into doing reality television again, especially with this writer's strike and stuff like this going on, more reality shows. Would you ever do something like that?
It's a writer's strike going on?
Yeah, actors and writers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're not going to see a new show no time soon, maybe for like another 2 years
Yeah.
or so.
Oh, God. I
Yeah.
love TV. That's
I know. Whatever's already filmed is filmed, but
Right.
moving forward, it's a strike.
my
They fighting for their rights,
That's
child.
right.
I feel
Trying to get
that.
that
Stand
check.
up. That's why I always got fired, because I was always fighting for my rights.
see
There
what I
you go.
mean?
There you go.
But
Reality.
no.
No.
Mm-mm.
That's not
I'm not
reality.
into, because I remember I auditioned for something. Well, I didn't want to, but they like picked me. I was like, I'll try it out.
Yeah.
And then they was trying to like tell me what to say, and I
Yeah,
was just
that's
like, well,
how-
that's not reality.
Uh-huh.
Right.
And I don't know. I just don't want to be kind of like someone to like put a picture of me that ain't me.
That ain't
Right.
true, right?
Yeah, so I'm not into it.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Now acting, when they get off the writer's strike, I definitely want to.
Be like, fight for our rights.
Yeah,
so when
fight
I
for
get
our
in there.
rights. Yeah, I wanna get into that though. That'll be the only type of television I would like to do. is, like,
Yeah.
acting.
I can see you doing it.
Yeah,
Definitely
that's why I
see you
put it
doing
in all my videos, because I be like, somebody to pick me up.
Oh yeah, speaking of your video, it gave the nostalgic vibe. I really like that.
Thank you.
With Freak, right?
I love it, Freak.
I love it, Freak,
Yeah.
yeah.
I like that. The limo
Yeah,
and
the
all.
limo.
It got real
Yeah.
sexy.
I was just saying how I don't really see people doing limos like that.
Yes, and I was like, that's such a great idea. Ask my friends be creating all my video ideas.
Really?
Yeah, I be putting their little writer credits on there. And
That's
I-
That's
what's up.
fire.
Put
See,
your
they-
friends on.
yeah, but they so creative. So I just always try to involve them as many ways as I can.
I love that because it looked different than what we're seeing right now, and that's what's dope about you. Like you're fire, your lyrics is on point,
Great
and then
energy.
you got fresh new ideas. So I like
thank
this.
you.
Now we waiting for a love song.
I got you, girl. I got you. I ain't gonna lie. I was writing something the other day. I was like, I ain't in love, but something about the beat made
Yeah,
me.
you gotta
Yeah.
put your mind there, and then
Right.
maybe
Sometimes
it'll
you
come.
put yourself in other people's shoes.
I
know what
made
I
a
mean?
backwards love song. It
What's
was
that mean?
like a backwards love song. It was like I started off saying I was in love with my ex, and I was like, nah, I'm just in love with the sex.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
creative.
see, that's still love.
For sure.
Yeah.
KENTHEMAN in
I
the
thought she
studio.
meant like doggy style. I wasn't sure.
Here we go. Yo, everybody go check out our album Back to 304'N, which we now mean Owen.
Hey.
Then we appreciate you stopping by the Morning Hustle today. We wish you the best of luck and keep doing your thing. Yo.
Thank y'all for having me. Y'all are so
Yeah.
great. I
For
love
sure.
this.
KENTHEMAN.
It is.
We are the Morning Hustle.